are back on Get Up, and as we reach the bottom of the hour here, Lakers and Jazz in a huge game last night. LeBron and company, they need wins down this final week of the season to make sure they're not in the play-in, and LeBron was doing what he could last night. Lakers an 8-point lead in the final minutes, but Jazz not going away. Kelly Olynyk, yes, he had 23. It's a 2-point game. Jazz would tie it with a couple of free throws. So tied, finals 5 seconds. LeBron for the win. No good. AD the tip, no good. Look how close they come to winning it in regulation, but it will not go down. So they did not need overtime, with this being the first on back-to-back nights. They play the Clippers tonight. LeBron, meanwhile, trying to get it done here in the OT. 30 seconds left. He's up and good. 37 points for him. Ensuing Jazz possession, they can't get it to go, so the Lakers do win. But LeBron James played a lot of minutes. Here he is on the minutes restriction.
I was at 30 to 32 tonight, and obviously because of the overtime, I had to play 5 more, but I was right around where, we kind of starting to bump up a little bit, but, the extra 5 minutes definitely didn't help. But, we needed to get a win.
All right, so look, here's the deal. The Lakers, as I mentioned, turn it right around. They play tonight against the Clippers. We have that game on ESPN. Then Friday night they play Red Hot Phoenix, and they finish it with the Jazz on Sunday. These are critically important games, and we got Legs with us this morning, and we got Woj gets up early with us here today, and the minutes are a big factor in this thing, Woj. Back-to-backs. We know AD hasn't been playing the second game of back-to-backs, and he played 42 minutes last night, and LeBron played 38. What should we expect from the Lakers stars in a monster game tonight?
Yeah, Greeny, it's going to be difficult, I think, especially for Anthony Davis tonight. He played 42 minutes last night, the most he's played since he's come back from that right foot injury. He's going to talk to the team doctors this morning, but there's real question whether he would play a back-to-back. You can blame this hard-playing Jazz team on dragging the Lakers into overtime last night. And so Anthony Davis, he'll talk again to the team doctors today, but they have been very careful with him. They do not want to re-aggravate that right foot injury. This is a significant game for the Lakers against the Clippers tonight. Essentially the 6th seed is on the line. LeBron James, he says he'll see how he feels when he wakes up. But I am told there's optimism about D'Angelo Russell being back in the Lakers lineup today. But it has been the Lakers medical staff's determination throughout Anthony Davis's return that he not play in these back-to-backs. There's been 3 of them. He hasn't played in any of the 3.
You see Lakers and Clippers on your screen have identical records. Legs, how should we weigh that? You got the Lakers trying to sort of make sure they wind up where they want to be in the playoffs, but you also have to make 100% sure that Davis and LeBron are ready when the playoffs begin. Wherever you are, you have no chance. How do they do that?
Well, listen, just based on what the Lakers have been trying to do to preserve Anthony Davis, I'd be very surprised if he plays. Having said that, I think the Lakers, they're looking at it like this. They're 15-6 in their last 21 games. Bottom line is that both guys are going to be healthy going into the postseason, and they've gotten incredible production now from the rest of their supporting cast for the last month. When you look at what Austin Reeves has been able to turn himself into offensively, you look at what Rui Hachimura has meant to this team and adding another rotational player that can score. Dennis Schroeder's playing well. D'Angelo Russell is another guy right there. So the Lakers look at themselves as very dangerous, Greeny, particularly when you look at the top of the West, any of those top 3 seeds. The Lakers are saying to themselves, you're talking about collectively a group that doesn't have a lot of playoff success. And the Lakers coming in healthy, they will take their chances against any of those teams. But they just have to make sure they try to avoid a situation where you're in a play-in. If you're in a play-in, then foul trouble, a guy rolls his ankle or has an off shooting night, and you could be done. So the Lakers want to ensure that they're in some capacity, and then they'll feel pretty good about rolling the dice against any of those top 3 teams and avoid Phoenix in the first round.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jag from Jaggy Sports, and here we go. Lakers versus Clippers tonight. Winner gets the 5th seed. I know everybody's talking about the winner of this and blah, 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 like the seedings. But this is not about the seedings. It's not, right? If you followed the Lakers, if you followed the Clippers for the last 2 years, you would know that Russell Westbrook was pretty much hated on most of his time during a Laker uniform, when he put a Laker uniform on. And it was only when he adopted the sixth man role is when the Lakers actually accepted him and whatnot. But whenever the Lakers lost, everyone blamed Russ. His shot selection was poor. He didn't make a lot of his threes. They came afterwards in year 2. But you can't deny the fact that he brings energy to whatever team he is on. So fast forward to February of this year, they traded him to the Utah Jazz. And the Utah Jazz bought him out. And I think it was about 4 or 5 days later, he signed with the LA Clippers after Paul George and Kawhi Leonard went public and said, we need to sign this guy. So now you have the Clippers actually doing well with Russell Westbrook, and you have the Lakers doing well without Russell Westbrook. So addition by addition. At the end of the day, it's kind of like this is a revenge game for Russell Westbrook because he hated his time in LA during the Lakers tenure, because of the fact that he would get death threats. His family, people would call him a certain word. I'm not going to say that because that's not right. But he would actually get mad at the fans, right? I don't see that happening in the Clippers uniform. I don't see it at all because of the fact that he's doing well. Media likes to show off the Lakers more than the Clippers. But today, I know the Lakers played last night and they took it to overtime. So obviously LeBron and Anthony Davis are kind of beat up a little bit. But today you have a revenge game. Clippers haven't played since Saturday. Lakers just played last night. So at the end of the day, who is going to win this matchup? Is it going to be the guys that played last night, or is it the guys that played on Saturday? Is it going to be the guys that were there in the Lakers uniform, LeBron and Anthony Davis, or is it going to be Russell Westbrook who wants revenge? And this guy plays with such ferocity and tenacity. This is a must-watch game tonight. Russell Westbrook and Kawhi Leonard, obviously Paul George is still out. Russell Westbrook is gonna just go 120 miles an hour, and I kid you not, this game is gonna be special because it's his game. He gets to seek revenge on the Lakers, and I think maybe that's the reason why he chose the Clippers, because he wants to stick it to the Lakers. And who knows what's going to happen. So at the end of the day, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. Are the Clippers going to win tonight, or are the Lakers going to win tonight? This is basically a must-watch game tonight. 100%. So leave a comment in the comment section. As always, this is Jag from Jaggy Sports.